Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. It is a beautiful day here in Bangkok, Thailand. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 9 of Honest Conversations with Sean. So today we have a really interesting topic and a topic that I really think would benefit you, the viewers. So let's get right into it. Episode 9, start the timer. Let's go. So today's topic is about keeping it simple. And what does that mean, and why it matters, and how you could keep it simple in your life? I want to start off with a question. What does keeping it simple mean to you? I'll give you a few moments to think about it. For me, keeping it simple means doing what is needed to have a content life. Getting rid of all the distractions, all the noise that is present in our modern day life, and just focusing on yourself and knowing what you need to have a meaningful life. Right? That's what we're going to talk about today. Leonardo da Vinci has a quote that goes, "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication." And I think that's important. I think it means if you have the time and effort to focus on just a few things, just a few simple things that you select to put in your life, then I really believe that you can build a deeper, more meaningful, and more sophisticated connection to these things that you're spending time with. Right? And that's what I want to talk about today. I really believe nowadays in the modern world, there's so much stuff going on, so much noise, so much social media. It's really hard to hone in and just to take some time to yourself. You know what I mean? Just find that peaceful space for yourself, right? So yeah, let's talk about it. What does it mean to keep it simple? Well, like I said before, all about focusing that energy into the few things you want to achieve in your life, the few things that are purposeful to you, that you prioritize. Getting rid of all the other distractions. Let's give you this example. Maybe you have a closet and you don't wear half of the clothes. Getting rid of half of the clothes that you don't wear, right? That could be keeping it simple. Or just spending time with a few friends that you really cherish their time and really value them as a person. I think that's what keeping it simple means. Prioritizing your time, your effort, your energy. And yeah, I think it's really important. It's really important because if we're always spending time doing stuff that is not necessarily needed or not necessarily purposeful to us, it's taxing. It's very tiring. It's draining us. And if we do it day to day, it's eventually going to break us down. It's going to wear us out. It's going to make us feel uncomfortable, not happy, right? In other words, shit, right? So at the end of the day, I really believe that if we can, and I'm sure everyone can, if we can take some time to ourselves and really just think, okay, if I'm able to prioritize my energy just into a few things, I really think that, okay, we can really cherish these moments, really cherish the people we're with, really cherish the experiences we're having, instead of always on to the next thing, always on to the next thing, always on to the next thing, right? That's what social media gets us to do, even on Instagram and TikTok. Next thing, next thing, next thing. You know what I mean? So I really think that, damn, modern world has made our brain wired into 5 seconds of attention span, and it's not nice because you don't take the time to cherish the things, to really experience it, really submerge yourself into the experience, the moments, the people, yeah. I think it's a lot of stuff, man. I was just at a Coldplay concert, and there was a song that Chris Martin asked everyone to put their phones down, and I really think that was as well keeping it simple in a way or another, because you're just there experiencing the moment and singing along with Chris Martin and really just having that point in your life where you're everything is set free and we're just living one-to-one with each other, right? So yeah, I think it's a mindset I'm really trying to cultivate for 2024, and there's a few ways I'm thinking of doing that. Like I said before, one way is to get rid of the stuff that I don't need, that I don't use. Why do I need to have it in my room? It's just clutter. It's just there. It's not even nice to look at because there's a lot of stuff. I don't want to see that, right? So that's one way. And another way is understanding where you want to prioritize your time, whether on in physical or in the online world, we have to have these limits, have these guidelines for ourselves, right? I don't want to be on the phone for like, I was checking my Instagram, how much time I spent on Instagram on my phone recently. It's like 3 hours a day, 4 hours. It's a lot, man. Like, damn, if I just spend like half of the time I'm on Instagram to do something that I'm like building my skill set on, dude, we can go so far. We can go so far. So yeah, prioritize your time on social media. Make sure you set a time limit on how much time you want to spend on there. Prioritize who you're following. You don't want to follow like a bunch of weird stuff. Like, I unfollowed so many things because it's just not benefiting my life to the way I want it to be, right? And even, I guess, in the physical world, prioritize who you're spending time with. I know, as much as it's fun to go out and play every night or go out and do stuff, is it really what you want to do? Like, what is meaningful to you? So you want to make sure you understand that as well. And obviously, with all these simplifying down, you have to have an end goal. That's the next thing. You have to know, okay, I'm simplifying my life down for what? What am I simplifying my life down for? There has to be an end goal. Okay, because I simplify all these things down, I have the time, I have the energy, I have the momentum to focus on my goal. All right, so I think that's the end goal. You know what I mean? Always have something you're striving for. Always have something that you're like, okay, get rid of all these because this is just distraction. This is just noise in this world. So we don't need to think about that. We don't need to spend our energy on that. Let's direct all our energy, channel our energy, streamline our energy into this goal we want, right? And I think that really helps. I think it really benefits us in looking long term, looking to invest into ourselves rather than just immediate gratification that we're accustomed to these days. So yeah, I think that's the gist of keep it simple. Simple life, I think, leads us to simple behaviors. Simple behaviors lead us to simple goals. And I guess at the end of the day, it's just trying to be content. Trying to be content with what we achieve. Trying to be content with how we live our lives. We don't always need the biggest and brightest and shiniest things in this world. Because, who say we can't enjoy life normally? Or like, not normally, but who say we can't enjoy life with the little things, with the things we already have, right? And that's the mindset I kind of hate these days. It's like, oh my God, look, like we're going to France, or we're going to, I don't know, like the States, and like look how beautiful and big this world is. Like, I would love to explore. I would love to travel. That's one of my goals. But I think you don't have to glorify all that. Like life can be just about staying at home sometimes. Can be just about going to a coffee shop that you really enjoy on your Tuesdays. Maybe they have the best, macchiatos or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it'd be interesting if people start to show more sight of that to themselves. Show more of like, I'm enjoying life as it is, not having to glorify all the amazing trips, glorify, how nice it is to be outside of the country, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just being content. Being content is really important, and a way to do that is to keep things simple. Have you kept things simple in your life? Is there any instance you feel like, this is what keeping it simple means to me? Or this is how keeping it simple has benefited my life, right? Yeah, I think it's definitely worth something to think about. And if anything, you can even write it down. Right? I really think that writing it down, seeing it on paper, seeing it in front of your eyes really helps you, manifest, or really helps you like try to achieve the things you're saying here, Some of the things I would write down on paper as suggestions would definitely be like priorities in your life, what kind of things you prioritize, that we can see that, okay, if what I'm doing is not benefiting these, then maybe it's the best thing not to do it, right? Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. I think there's a lot of things that we are doing for no reason, or we're doing that doesn't really benefit us so much as the energy we expend on it. So yeah, really take the time to dissect your life, really to break everything down and start from the bottom. Start from like a blank piece of paper and just like a deep reset, Okay, I have this much time in my day. I'm going to spend it on this. I'm gonna spend this much energy on this, right? Just really simple. Like, don't you know what I mean? Like, even when I said putting on paper, don't put it to more than 10 items, just like 5 things. 5 things is a lot, you know? So yeah, I really think it's hot. I really think it's hot. Oh my God, why is it so hot now? I'm also wearing a tank top, but yeah, I'm excited to see where 2024 takes me. Really minimizing a lot of things, prioritizing my work, on specific projects, on specific, collaborations, on specific sponsorships. I think it's good. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a fun and interesting year to see where this mindset takes me. And hopefully it will take you somewhere too. I highly encourage you guys to try to think of it like this. Keep things simple, keep life simple. And yeah, just see the beauty in the world as it is, yeah? Wow, this episode was not, my speaking was not as well, but I hope I gave you the right message. Anyway, thank you so much. Episode 9 signing off, and I'll see you on the last one, episode 10 of Honest Conversations with Sean. Let's go. Woo!